behind Furusato out in front. Lap 11 of 16. There is still time for Shiril really to make this a three-rider fight for those podium places.
And it's worth really important for Furusato to get his head down as well, because at around about 0.3 of a second, so he is trying to open up a bit of a gap, but he'll also know that Daniel Shiril is that rider on the charge, and Shiril's done a really good job to set his fastest lap close again within a couple of tenths of a second of second position.
To stick with the leader, Furusato, as we say, and Shiril an exceptional job to close back in on him. Here is Fadilah Aditama, who we were talking about earlier on, the man who'll be taking his place in the Rookies Cup for race 1 of the Doha Grand Prix. Came home in 8th position, and Aditama up in P6 here today. That, frankly, is the best. Furusato finishing a little bit further down the order. We're only at the halfway mark of the 2021 Asia. Out here to the other riders around him in terms of points. Back to the front then, and it's Furusato who's leading. He looks to have consolidated his advantage on this latest lap around. A new personal best lap. Which means that Shiril has got to go. He needs to leave Mie behind him, and he's got to stick with Furusato if he's to have hopes in the remainder of this race.
Yeah, nice second spot in the run into turn 1, and now the key thing for him is to be able to make sure he's close enough to try and attack into turn 10. We saw that Mie was the rider that was able to attack it.
How many people are in this group? And I can tell you that unless one of these three riders goes down, these are going to be your podium trio. The question is, in what order?
Yeah, for Furusato, that's another time we've seen him have that big
0.8 of a second for Mie in 3rd position, and it could very well turn into a duel between Shiril and Mie here for 2nd place, because Furusato really kicking on to the final sector as we switch back to the battles further down the order. Dheyo, well, they've switched at just the right time. Dheyo making a lunge down the inside. I think that might have been of Aditama, and both of them have gone down and into the gravel trap, and Dheyo looks Aditama looks none too pleased with Dheyo there after that ambitious move down the inside. Another incident at turn 10.
Yeah, and for Aditama, that was out of 6th position, and on course for a really good performance here at his home round. See Carter Thompson then.
This is a place. Carter Thompson then through back into P4. These two have been swapping and changing. I suspect that if we'd been watching just that battle, we would have seen another 100 of those overtaking manoeuvres. We're now on to the penultimate lap of the race for the leaders for a sense of Mie, and made a 0.3 of a second advantage.
Yeah, and you can see there Aditama there on the number 3 going down, and again, like you said, Alex, another move into turn 10. It's easy to be a little bit ambitious on the run into there, and just to have an instant like that at the front of the field, though. Furusato's doing a good job now just to keep that lead at round about.
In the Asia Talent Cup, but it looks like the one thing that hasn't changed is our race leader. Furusato out in front, looking set to extend his series lead.
Yeah, Shiril's doing a good job in this lap, though, holding with him, and he's a 1/10 of a second faster. So
Furusato and Daniel Shiril in both of the races at the Doha Grand Prix. Furusato has had only one finishing position in 2021.